Alright, I don't know what the quality is going to sound like on this video because for some reason my mic's messed up. And I'm sitting here in an extremely hot car. I'm on my lunch break at work. Shout out to those who know where I work. Only the real ones know. And I just need to do a quick review of Space Jam 2. I don't do movie reviews here. I don't do movie reviews, but this is a special occasion. Because we got LeBron. LeBron, one of the greatest basketball players ever, obviously. And he got the Looney Tunes with him and the rest of those guys. You got a family that isn't his actual family. I kind of expected Bronny James to be in here, but he wasn't, so unfortunate. It's a sequel to the first Space Jam that came out in the ancient times, of the Flintstones that had Michael Jordan in it. So now this is just the new version. One thing to get out of the way that most people will tell you, the quality is amazing here. This picture that you see on the screen right here is when, spoiler alert, but you've seen it in the trailer, that when LeBron finally returns to his real life 3D body and he's no longer a cartoon, he looks so good with the Looney Tunes and in that cartoon world. Those jerseys are phenomenal. The animation is crazy because it looks good. I want to know what the budget of this movie is because it looks fantastic. And the some of the points that people weren't liking that I'll acknowledge were kind of rough was the villain, Don Cheadle. I don't think he did bad. I saw some people hating on that. I think Don did fine. You needed a villain there. He made sense to the story, and he really owned that role. Don did really good, and so did LeBron. Some people were hating on LeBron's acting, but he's not an actor. Okay, this movie he's just a basketball guy playing a fictionalized version of himself. So he's not going to go too crazy with it. I thought LeBron was pretty funny, his kid. Just the whole movie had a lot of moments that made me laugh. Like LeBron saying that Anthony Davis's unibrow was ugly, or Bugs Bunny turning into Big Chungus for a second. That was pretty funny. So the big criticism to get out of the way is that they did not need to add all those extra background characters. During the final basketball game, yes, seeing the Iron Giant, King Kong, Pennywise, I believe the Wizard of Oz people were in there and all that. It was so unnecessary and it was really distracting from the actual game. And then when you pay attention to what their faces look like, they're just off in their own world. It doesn't even look like they're watching a game. It's like stock footage and it's really bad. I thought the scene when they were introducing the Toon Squad, I'm not going to put a spoiler warning. The movie did just come out yesterday as of recording, but these aren't spoilers. These are stuff that you probably knew that was going to happen, and you probably know how the movie's going to end either way. It's pretty predictable. Still fun. But, shit, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. When they're introducing the Toon Squad and LeBron and Bugs are recruiting them, and they show flashbacks to Austin Powers, Casablanca, and movies like that, they just don't really work well to me. And Mad Max, I get what they're doing. Warner Brothers is plugging in a bunch of movies just to connect and have their pop culture references, so it's fun for everyone. The kids get to see the Looney Tunes, and the adults will also get to see the Looney Tunes, but see movies that they'd recognize more so than younger children. And it just is so obviously forced, and it doesn't look good together. Like when Wile E. Coyote's in Mad Max, it just looks weird. Though that's my main criticism, that the extra Warner Brothers plugs and all that stuff was really not needed. But overall, the design of the Jesus, God, I forgot what it's called. The Warner Brother 3000 or whatever, 300. That was cool. This movie reminds me of Ready Player One in that way, and kind of it reminded me a bit of the dream, or what I'm talking about, the head world of shit. Oh my God, you know what movie I'm talking about? That one, Inside Out, was it called? Oh my God, the one where you get to see in the little girl's head. God damn. And I really like that movie. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was called Inside Out. But yeah, just a fantastic animation shown in it. Not great acting performances. Everyone can acknowledge that this isn't supposed to be too serious. So I think LeBron and all the screaming LeBron does is funny. The person that his kid Dominic in the movie, he does really fine. Like I said, Don Cheadle owns this performance. And all the voice actresses were cool. Of course, I'm not even going to get into the Lola Bunny stuff because, I don't need to talk about it. If you know, you know. And she's fine. She was pretty important. Some people were saying she wasn't. And that is a big thing. A lot of the Looney Tunes members weren't as important as they should have been. But it's fine. I enjoyed it. I personally thought it was pretty good. If out of 100, I'd probably give it a 70. Also known as a 7 out of 10. So what'd you think about it? What'd you think about the movie? Let me know down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, I really liked Space Jam.